What is up, guys? Jake here with the next Vainglory video, and it is patch day 113 and some very cool stuff coming in this patch. We're going to go over it all, but while we do that, a little bit of gameplay in the background. I know some of you guys have been griping at me, hey Jake, all I'm seeing is a lot of sky. I try to play other things, I really do, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't happen, and I really enjoy Sky. I'm getting better with her, and I like, you know, when you're getting better with someone and you start to be able to carry a match a little bit, it's fun, and so that's why I sort of gravitate to it. I promise I'm going to play some Scarf. I'm going to play some different heroes that I've not played before. I tried to play a Kestrel again. I just cannot play that hero. Maybe it's the teams I'm getting grouped with where I just, you know, they're not allowing me to do what I need to do, but anyways, I'm not very good with Kestrel. I'm going to try to branch out even more. I think I play quite a few heroes still. But I'm going to try to do even more for you guys going forward. But let's talk 113 because there's a lot of cool stuff in this patch, as there always is in Super Evil Megacorp's updates. They just come fast, constantly, and they're always good stuff. First thing is obviously everyone's going to get the payouts. You know, if you're in the main vein, you're going to get that level 99 payout, which is sweet. And I think there's a lot of other clans out there that have reached that point. Or guilds, excuse me. So that is pretty cool. So we're all going to get some glory, some ice. So looking forward to that, and it's going to get reset, and we're going to grind our way back up. Hopefully we get there first, if not very closely. The next thing is the new hero, Rhyme. I don't know if you guys caught the live stream, some gameplay there. I actually had that allowed me to have a little bit of early access. I've been playing it just on solo thing, just playing with the ability stuff. I think Rhyme's going to be pretty cool. It's a weird, it's a different kind of hero. It's a different kind of build, to where you're going to gain your sort of defense from your offense. So there's really not a lot of need in going, especially early game, going into offense. You're going to really be able to just rush those inline damage items, and from that, you're going to get that fortified health, or really it's just defense, whatever you want to call it. So that's very cool. Going to be an interesting hero. You got to be pretty close. All of his abilities are you know, relatively close. So he's a melee mage, I guess you could call it. You're not going to be reaching out and poking people or anything like that. But if you get in on a fight, a team fight that's a close quarters, maybe in an Arden's Gauntlet or something, you are going to destroy the other team. Very powerful ability. So be sure and check that out. First 7 days going to be just with ice, but maybe if you've just got a nice payout, you buy the new hero with some ice. So that works out well. Some really cool skins. Glaive tier 3, which looks sick in my opinion. It's this, you know, I guess kind of the theme of winter or whatever. It's got that ice axe or whatever you call it. Looks very cool. I haven't played much Glaive, but I think I'm going to start trying to. That's another hero that I need to experiment with and play a little bit. The next one is Scarf, which I just said I wanted to play some Scarf, and this tier 3 skin is definitely my favorite Scarf by far. I'm not a fan of the look of Scarf, but this one kind of, I like it. So maybe if I can get to that tier 3, play a little bit of Scarf for that, that would be pretty cool. And then of course the Catherine limited edition Winter War Catherine skin, which I think looks awesome. She looks like a bad chick, and I'm going to pick that one up for sure. There's no question about it. I play Catherine. I like the skin. That one's going in the bag, so maybe you guys check that one out if you haven't seen it. And then the fold, just the Winter Wonderland looking fold. I really think they did a good job on this one. I said it earlier. I think I actually like it better than the fall fold, that the Halcyon fold that they did, which I really liked it as well. But I think this one, they really nailed it on this one. It looks sick for sure. Sick for sure, excuse me. Now, my favorite thing about this update is the minion mine changes. And in case you guys don't know, if you haven't heard yet, you know, you see on my channel, you see on a lot of people, if you ever watch the VIPLs or the VGLs, basically they never touch the minion mines unless they're just steamrolling and they really want to push the lane for that final push. They'll grab them up. But for the most part, you never grabbed the minion mines because all you were doing was feeding the enemy laners gold. You know, once you got the minion mine, they're worth more gold. He got more gold, he bought up faster, and really you ended up hurting yourself more so than helping. And obviously that's not the intention of it. They want it to be a goal, something that you want to get and maintain control of in the jungle. So what they've done is, if you get one of the minion mines, it does not increase. Actually, if you get both minion mines, but anyways, it does not increase the gold bounty of lane minions. So there's no downside, honestly, to grabbing that minion mine and helping your minions become a little bit stronger. Another thing they did about it that I thought was very well thought out is that it doesn't even that, it doesn't make your minion stronger versus other minions, the enemy minions. Because if you do that, then a lot of times that takes away your control of the lane. A lot of people like to freeze the lane on their side, protects against ganks, makes it easier to farm. It doesn't, if you get the minion mine, it's not going to mess that up. So really there's a decision to be made. You either want to grab it right at 4 minutes when it comes through, or maybe wait till like 8 minutes for a little bit of gold boost. But there's no question about it. The minion mine, you need to get it, you need to control it, you need to maintain it. It does nothing besides help you. It does not hurt you. It is buffed against the enemy turret. So if you're making a push, or if the other heroes are up there, those minions are going to be stronger, but they're not stronger against lane minions. I hope that makes sense. It's only going to help you. It's not going to hurt you, mess up your lane. But if you're making a push, you're going to be glad you've got those extra stronger minions. So if you get both of them, then that's when it's going to change. If you've only got your one minion, it's not going to be stronger against lane minions. If you get control of both of the minion mines, it is going to be heightened offense against everything. Minions, defense, everything. It will push the lane forward. So make sure you know that when you're going in, it will actually push the lane itself a little bit. So make sure you've got control of that. Some new in-game music. I play with the sound off, so this doesn't affect me, but I think that's probably pretty cool for some people. Skill tier refresh. Of course, they're doing like this, not calling it a compression or whatever, but basically you're getting refreshed. And we talked about this at the layer there, and it's not going to be like last time. It's going to be much easier if you're in hotness, or you're in my goodness, if you're in Vainglorious, which you're probably not watching this channel if you are, but if you are in Vainglorious and watching this channel, props to you. Then you are going to get there much easier than this last time. It's not going to be, they're going to sort of maintain where you were in your games and stuff like that. It's kind of hard to explain, but just don't worry. You are going to get brought down, but if you're in hotness, you're going to get back there. Just play, prove yourself. You're going to be back there. It's not going to be like last time. So be looking forward to that. Wave clear. You are going to see some changes on some heroes that could really clear a wave very quickly. One of them ones that you're seeing in the background here, and you'll see me clearing some waves out pretty fast, is Sky's Surrey Strike, which is, in their opinion, that's a little OP, clears them too fast. Black Feather's on point, and Kestrel's Glimmer Shot. So you're going to see those three heroes, their wave clearing capabilities, be just tweaked back just a little bit. Also, Black Feather's getting a little bit of a nerf. A little bit more squishy. Base health is down from 764 up to 1480 to 730 up to 1340. So he's not going to be quite as tanky, a little easier to take out, and obviously they fixed the bug with the Book of Eulogies on Black Feather, so that's being taken care of. As we just talked about, On Point's getting a little bit of a reduced effectiveness against minions. Kestrel, like we just talked about, damage to minions from the Glimmer Shot, it's just going to be brought down a little bit in line. But the one shot, one kill on Kestrel is actually going to be getting a buff, especially early game. So early and mid game, you're going to see that go up, and if you get that ultimate landed on you, it's going to hurt. So be careful on that. Petal had a little bit of Munion work to where her Munions work a little bit more like minions as far as those that reduce damage to wave clearing, things that we just talked about. So that's going to be a little bit of a buff to Petal. Not a huge buff, but it's going to be a tweak that I think you'll notice in fights like that against those particular heroes. Those minions will get up a little bit longer, maybe change the outcome of some team fights. We talked about Sky. Book of Eulogies, we talked about that. Scout Trap, there was a little bug that was fixed, just some small bug stuff. But that is pretty much it, guys. Bug fixes, a little bit of rebalancing, some awesome new skins, new hero. Super Evil just bringing it and continually bringing us these awesome updates and new things for us to play with, and trying to balance the game even better than it already is. This game is a very well-balanced game, and they're constantly striving to make it even more balanced and more fair, more fun for everybody. So hope you guys are excited for Update Day. I am Patch Day. I'll be playing tonight for sure. Maybe I'll see you on there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake, doing my best to help you guys suck less.